What do the eyes mean?
The eyeballs, pretty much, you know, all seeing things. When they say the eyes is the window to your soul, you see everything with these, man. So just wanted to highlight your eyes to realize, realize.
What's up, guys? It's Joshua Wobble with Lovefoodmore. Thank you for tuning in. Today we got a special episode. If you can tell by our intro, it's a little different than what we normally shoot here. So today we're going to be talking about creativity and food. And today I am featuring a super dope, talented artist, musician, chef, and a buddy of mine, also my neighbor. So we met recently, Mr. Bobby Flowells. Check him out right over here, yo. Hey!
What up, y'all? My name is Bobby Flowells. This is my life, this is my world, and I just want y'all to come and see the journey, man. So yeah, vibe with us. Word.
Alright, back over here. Bring it back over here. I need to go this way a little bit. Skirt, skirt. There you go, right there. So to be cautious of all your guys' time, I put timestamps down below so you can kind of go to see where we're breaking up these segments of this show. So my whole idea of this episode is to teach creativity as an artist perspective and as a chef perspective, and like basically where our brain goes for inspiration. So definitely check the links below and the timestamps if you're interested in any of those topics. You could jump right to it. But without further ado, if you like what you've seen so far, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the video, and we can make some more like this. So enjoy this episode. I hope you guys are inspired to create with us. This is Creativity with Food and Art featuring Mr. Bobby Flowells. Without further ado.
Yo, my name is Bobby Flowells. I am a content creator. I just love life, man. I love creating, but majority of the time you'll find me doing art or maybe cooking some stuff up for your mamas. In a good way, though. Originally from California, born in the Philippines. I moved here in the East Coast about 2 years ago to pursue my art career. And yeah, man, I'm just out here living life. Life itself inspires me to create art. You're constantly creating, I think, and it's just a matter of executing it. Whatever, it's an idea in your imagination and you just put it out there, and I guess that's the drive and fire that keeps you going. And also just like learning art through graffiti when it came to like hip hop stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing like another 2 murals out here for Canada Boy Treehouse and Fruit Republic, man. Their wall outside. Looking forward to doing those. When people exploit your talent and you're not really getting much for it, bro, I'm over that shit, bro. should have been going to. It took me 6 days. This was inspired by Charleston, South Carolina oak trees because the client's grandmother's from there, so that's where the inspiration came from. Yeah, man, so went in 6 days, finished it, hand painted. It's fun, man. Challenging, but fun. Approved by Snoop and Mike Tyson, yo. It's fire. Here at one of my favorite spots, Casa Manila. I don't know why I love coming here. It just reminds me of home, especially like the Philippines. I come here for the home cooked food, especially like sinigang, dinuguan, adobo, all that good stuff. Especially like tapsilog, whatever logs you like. But yeah, man, want to feed your soul and your mind, take you back home. Casa Manila is the spot, yo. Seeing chefs and watching like Anthony Bourdain. I just love food in general. Fell in love with sinigang because of the sour taste, man. I love sourness. It's so good, bro. Growing up in the Philippines, in Manila, in Mandaluyong, that's the city where I'm from, my grandma, in my father's side, she cooked a lot, and it's usually like your typical adobo, sinigang. I don't know if you ever had heard bopis before. It's like a kidney recipe, and it's so good. And she would make that all the time, man. And kare-kare, which is like a peanut butter stew with like oxtail. That is so good. And you use like bagoong and stuff like that. And also, my mom was a great cook. Majority of my Filipino recipes I get from my mother, so seeing her around the kitchen and my aunt, they used to just like have assembly lines when they would make food. Like someone would wash the vegetables and cut them up, someone would be butchering, someone's handling the pot, so it's like literally a factory line, you know. And when they move, it was just like literally like theater art, like watching people perform, you know. It's like organized chaos, but it's orchestrated so perfectly, and then you can taste it in a dish, you know, when you eat it. You're not Filipino if you don't have patis as a sauce. You know? Sinigang is my all-time favorite. Argue with me, I will fight you. Man, what you got going here? Right, man, what is this?
Alright, bro, so make something.
Hold on.
I know you've seen the stories, but basically, this is made from like just our.
I know you've been aging it.
Yeah, so basically, this is what we did. So you kept talking about sinigang being your favorite thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, alright, he loves sinigang. I love sinigang. But you're a Cali kid, so I'm like, alright, let's make some like a taco type thing, you know?
This is
and instead of changing from taco, it's like a quesadilla. So we got like a queso birria inspired sinigang quesadilla, I guess.
What?
We have
bro,
a
you
pork
need to put this on the menu.
You gotta try it first. So it's like a pork sinigang broth. We got the crispy cheese quesadilla with some rice inside, and then lechon. The lechon actually braised in the sinigang broth.
That's crazy.
Before drying it out. I should have tried the sinigang you had so I could see what reference as sour, how much sour you like, you know what I mean?
Well, bro, this is perfect.
That's perfect?
Yeah.
It's like a tonkotsu type of blend with the pork and then like the
This is crazy.
So I would dip it in the broth.
Is this the cheese too right here?
Yeah, so it's like a little bit of pepper jack and a little bit of mozzarella. I just like kind of cut it up there.
This is next level, bro.
Yeah, man, I want you to spill your shirt. What thoughts? What do you think?
What the fuck, man?
That's what it is, man.
This is next level, bro.
Bro, man. Shoot. So the tortillas, I didn't even talk about the tortillas, bro. So I actually made that from scratch.
Crunchiness is crazy from the cheese, man.
That was my wife's idea. She made me do that. I didn't
And
want
it's
to do
like, it has that lechon texture to it, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, I just had like a ratatouille moment, man.
That's it.
When like homeboy closed his eyes and fucking, he just goes back in time, man. Yeah, man.
I remember.
Like I said from the beginning, dude, like food, art, music, it all goes hand in hand. And like food inspires art and art inspires music. And then from there, it kind of transcends to this world of food and culture, you know?
Let me see. This has been going on for so long. We still fight the same system, the same battle in the same ground. It's time to change now, cause we aren't children anymore playing on the playground. We're adults who have responsibilities, and I know it's difficult, cause life has many perplexities. It's up to you to alter that. As we get older, the weather gets colder in the cul-de-sac. Some cats lack to perform their tasks. The minds aren't ringing bells, never accomplishing the mission, the force to fail. Real freedom fighters are determined to prevail, cause the knowledge itself has a strong determination. As I move the conversation to its proper destination, my suggestion is to uplift each other. Teach our sisters and brothers the truth about how some politicians are liars, or how some cops are crooked when they get hired, or sometimes when the streets can be our own downfall. When the gap pops off, it's another body being laid. Drug dealers are being paid for selling the customer they sold. Yo, it's getting out of control. That's it, man. That's it, man. Cut it out, man. Let me get back to paper.
Us being chefs, bro, we're like structured to like always break shit down. Cooking wise, you know? Same with like doing a mural for me. It's like, all right, now it takes like planning and revisiting things. That mural there, and it took almost like, I'm at that third try, if they weren't gonna do it, I was at a point where I'm like, alright, yo, I'm about to be out because y'all are mad picky and shit. But then, yeah, we got through it. It was fun.
Yeah,
6 days. But yeah, how long did this take for you to cook right here?
That's about 2 days total, but then everything else I made this morning. The vegetables I cut this morning, the flour tortillas were made this morning, and it's
man, a lot of love went into this, bro.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I made just enough for you.
Felt like my mom and my grandma made the Sinigang broth, bro. Like
that's awesome.
The term, the inspirational hour is actually like it's a musician term. It's like when you're up at like 3 a.m. They said that's like the inspirational hour for creatives, man. That's when you're like the most creative.
Yeah. Think about it, because like it's your time, man. Nobody's bothering you. No, the baby's sleeping, the wife's sleeping, or whatever. Like there's nothing going on. It's quiet. And it's like that's the time.
I haven't. I'm still trying to find a routine.
Yeah, man.
I'm finally like finding a routine, but for a while it was just be like so random shit.
I feel that. I feel 100%. Well, I guess what it is, man.
Learn every day. You know what I mean?
Learn every day. Find a routine that works for you.
It's the best part of growth. It's like sometimes you just go with the flow, you know?
That's true. Go with the flow. I've seen that before.
Thanks, bro.
Shit, bro.
Imagination, is that something that's taught, or is that something that people just are innate to do?
Yeah, I think it's teachable. You just gotta motivate, inspire people, and do it in the proper way, and it's doable, man. Let's just do it. And it's also building with people, like, you know, what we doing right now. What I usually do, I used to have this routine when I was living in Florida. I'd wake up every morning and I would play just like Amy Winehouse. I don't care what day it was in the morning. It was 7 in the morning. I would blast that shit. But I used to just paint for therapeutic reasons, and to a point where I had empty walls, and then next thing you know, the whole wall is just filled with canvases. I feel like creativity is almost like music. It's like alchemy. Like you're turning metal into gold, right? But there's a certain point where you're making magic that you don't even know, you know? That's how I feel like when you're just doing art, and it's like, when you're in the flow of things, you just can't, I mean, now that I have a son, it's different now, but like before, it's just like, this is what mattered, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is how I'm gonna get here. And And I guess if you put out good energy, it takes you to a whole different places that you never imagined. I never thought that I'd be living in Jersey, and I'm here.
Imagination can take you anywhere. That's why we love books, movies, music, food, because it transports our minds to where our bodies can only imagine of going. And sometimes what we look at isn't always what we see. What we see is based on perspective and based on what's happened in your life, and what has happened has given you a unique point of view. Use that point of view to create your story, to blaze trails, and to follow your dreams. Creation is the process of bringing something to existence. So create the life you want to live, create the art you want to paint the world with, and create the food that's going to nourish the soul and feed the mind. Only you can see the world through your eyes, and if you want to share that vision, guess what? You can. With the freedom to express yourself and the most powerful tool in your hands, the limits to what you can do are endless. The sky's the limit, ideas are infinite, and it's never too late to create.